Welcome back to another action figure obsession video, and I'm hoping to keep this one short because I got stuff to do. But this video is brought to you by my second favorite source of caffeine, Coke Zero, zero sugar Coca-Cola. Um, I hate Diet Coke. It tastes like dirty dishwater to me, so I caffeinate myself sometimes with a Coke Zero because it tastes like what I remember the Coca-Cola that I drank in the 1970s as a little kid used to taste like, and I can't drink that anymore because it'll kill me, but I need the caffeine. So again, brought to you in part by Zero Sugar Coca-Cola, aka Coke Zero. I like it better when they branded it as Coke Zero, but it doesn't seem to say that anywhere on the bottle anymore. And also brought to you by the album Always on the Run, which you can find in the Avian and Loaded playlist section. It is perhaps the album, the music album that I am the proudest of on this channel. As some of you may know, I write songs and produce them using Suno AI tools, but all the lyrics are written by me unless otherwise noted in the description. Occasionally ChatGPT helps out, or it's a cover of another artist's song, or it's a collaboration with another human being. Any one of those scenarios is possible, but 95% of the lyrics of the songs that you'll find in my music section in the playlists is written by me. And right now I'm listening to the album Always on the Run, which is kind of a trip-hop dreamwave album about romance and other interesting subjects. It was a very big challenge for me to create that album, but it was extremely fulfilling, and I think it's one of my best, and I hate to bring the AI music into it, and you don't have to listen to it, but I'm listening to it right now, and it's on my mind, and I haven't gotten tired of this one yet, and that's pretty unusual because usually, I create a new album and I kind of get over it after a week or two, but this one really sticks with me. I think because a lot of the songs are very, very personal, even though it's written from a different point of view than my own. A lot of the thoughts and feelings that go into it are mine. So the album Always on the Run, which you can find in my recommended playlists tab or just in the regular playlists tab. That's our sponsors. See, we have sponsors. The soda the soda that provides me the caffeine that keeps me awake, and the music that I really have been enjoying writing for about a year now. Okay, so what I'm doing early this morning is a little bit of quick kit bashing. These are some ideas. Well, one of them isn't really a kit bash, but these are some ideas that I've seen other people do in action figure photography outlets like Reddit and Tumblr, and I thought they were really cool, so we'll look at them real quick, and then I gotta run. This is the 85 Years of Marvel superb best black Venom ever. I mean, the blue Venom, the Marvel vs. Capcom one that came out last year, is probably the best Venom ever, but it's not the traditional black that everybody wants. But they made some improvements to that body over this one. But both of them are spectacular. Either one of those Venoms, the blue Venom for Marvel vs. Capcom, or this one, you can't go wrong. And with this one, you're saying to yourself, if you're a Venom guy, and especially if you're a Marvel Legends guy, and you haven't seen this hack, I'll call it a hack more than a kit bash. These are the black smoke tendrils that came with a few recent Marvel Legends, mainly Iron Man figures. I'm not sure if I know it came with Iron Heart. And this particular set came from the gold first appearance Iron Man, or second appearance, I guess, Iron Man, though his look from Avengers #1, that was part of that Iron Man retro line a couple of years ago. And they were meant to show the sort of diesel retro pollution based effects of Tony Stark's early armors, before he got all busy with the nanotech. And what I did was, instead of wrapping these around Iron Man's arms, we now have them wrapped around Venom's wrists. And what they do is give you a pretty good approximation. I mean, the color match isn't perfect and they are translucent, but of course they are symbiote goo in motion. So it gives you kind of the look of his webbing, or just the costume forming around him. Maybe I'll grab my my Venom that has the goo effect going up around his neck, and put the Eddie Brock head on him later, and see how that looks with the little tentacles here and the Eddie Brock head. The other Kit Bash, I see really the other two aren't really Kit Bashes here, but the other real Kit Bash is this. This is my 20 years Captain America. This is my favorite Marvel Legends Captain America. I love every Marvel Legends Captain America they've done since the Wolf Cap back around 2014 or 2015. But this Captain America is the Marvel Legends 20 years Captain America, celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Toy Biz Series 1 in 2002. This came out in 2022. That's not easy to say, so I'm going to say it again. This came out in 2022, everybody. Very casual. 2022 was the year this figure came out. I have two of this guy. The other one is in my Avengers display with the unmasked Steve Rogers head and the shield that came with this Captain America, which is the shield with the holes in it for the different effects. And I have the lightning effect on his shield with that unmasked version of this figure in my primary Avengers display, because I have a number of Avengers displays. Whoop, stop falling down. See, the reason why the shield keeps kind of tipping over is I'm still working on this. A little behind the scenes, literally here. This is the Marvel Select shield from the last Captain America that Marvel Select did before the company went out of business. I like it because it doesn't look fake from behind. It doesn't have that stupid clip. It actually has straps for him to hold on to. Unfortunately, on the bottom one here, on the small one on the far left, you can't see really, but where it pegs in, that's kind of loose now. I've got to super glue that again and see if I can get it to stick. He doesn't have a grasping hand, so and I can't find one that matches, although I'm still looking. If I could find a color-matched grasping hand that'll hold on to that smaller strap just to make the illusion complete, that would be really, really good. But I feel like color-wise, size-wise, shape-wise, all-wise, this is the shield for this Captain America. It's the shield that Hasbro should have given us with this Captain America. His hand's kind of poking out there because I was still finagling it when I decided to start recording. But this really, it's a beautiful shield. It's fully sculpted, fully painted. The only tragedy about Diamond Distribution going out of business is the end of the Diamond Select action figure line, because they were really, really cooking with gas towards the end. And that 7-inch Captain America, I bought 3 of them because there's 3 different looks you can have for them. Modern Captain America with kind of a combat belt and the shoulder straps, and the modern mask like this one that goes all the way down to, to his upper torso there, his clavicle. Or you could also do the World War II look, where he had the bare neck look with the mask. Or you could do the unmasked Steve Rogers Captain America that bore a pretty good resemblance to Jack Kirby's Steve Rogers design. How Steve Rogers was drawn by Jack King Kirby, the co-creator of Captain America, along with Joe Simon. And that's where this shield came from anyway, that Marvel Select Captain America. This is the Marvel Legends 20 years one, ironically, and perhaps on purpose, because Marvel Select every once in a while would sneak one past and do something that would work really well with Marvel Legends. And this shield is the correct size for a 1/12 scale Captain America. And it works great with the 7-inch 1/10 scale Captain America that it was made for, quote unquote made for. But I really kind of think that they were like, hey, Marvel Legends guys, look at this shield. It's fully painted. It's the right colors. It's fully sculpted. It even looks good from behind. You know, baby got back right there. Look at that. So, yeah, I think this is the shield for my 20 years cap, at least for this 20 years cap. I do like to always, if I have doubles in my displays, like to have one of them that actually looks like it came out of the box and isn't kit bashed or adjusted, if possible. But I think this one's going to be the one that gets the good shield, the really good shield that he should have gotten from Hasbro. This is the MCU Age of Ultron Quicksilver Scarlet. Yeah, man, tiny little feet, tiny little feet. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Just for a second, stand still. All right, this is the Hasbro Marvel Legends MCU Quicksilver from the movie Age of Ultron, which is my second favorite Avengers movie. It gets a lot of bad reviews from some people, but I think Age of Ultron is great, and it is a worthy successor to the 2012 Avengers movie. And it also, by the way, you may not know this, is the only MCU movie of all of them that feature the Avengers, and I'm talking, including Captain America: Civil War and any other movie that you see Avengers mentioned or in. Age of Ultron is the only MCU Avengers movie where the Avengers are a team at the beginning and at the end. They're not forming and they don't break up. And that's one reason why I really hold it in high regard. I've been an Avengers reader since about 1975, 76. I think I started during the Steve Englehart era. And I really, really, really love the Avengers. They are, to me, the heart and soul. I mean, I love the Fantastic Four. They're Marvel's first family, and all respect in the world to Jack Kirby for what he did with Fantastic Four. He really set the tone for pop superhero comics in the 1960s. But he co-created Avengers too. And the thing about Avengers is that it's a family book, but not a family like the Fantastic Four. It's a family book about people that choose to work together, and the dynamics and the interactions between all of them over decades are fascinating. And I feel like the Avengers movie that Joss Whedon directed in 2012, or that came out in 2012, he probably directed it in 2011. Don't mean to ramble. And then Age of Ultron, which Joss Whedon also wrote and directed, but apparently had some studio interference with, and I think those are the elements that people dislike, like Thor in the hot tub and stuff like that. And there's some weird stuff in Age of Ultron, I can't deny that. But, the hammer scene at the party and that fight at the beginning, it's just blows. Now I got to go watch Age of Ultron today at some point, because it's just such a damn good movie. And it was a shame that we lost spoilers, go away. Spoilers for Age of Ultron from here on out. It's a shame that Quicksilver was only in the one movie. I mean, yeah, I know he had a cameo in a couple others, but at least one other. But look at this figure. I mean, it's so goddamn good. And it was the first Marvel Legends figure with drop-down hips, so it has some historical significance. The head sculpt is absolutely magnificent. And, yeah, it's just a thing of beauty. I wish I had bought a few more of him. And the only thing I did was I took the fists off him, and I put the running hands with the double digits there. I may try to get him into a running pose. The only problem with him, despite the drop down hips, is he's really not super posable. And also the plastic feels a little fragile after all these years. So I try to treat Quicksilver with kid gloves and tender hands, and oh, he's so handsome. Would you like to feel my tender hands, Quicksilver? Would you? Yes. You didn't see that coming, did you? All right. If you're an Age of Ultron fan, if you know, you know. And finally, Baron Mordo from the Doctor Strange movies. Chiwetel Ejiofor is one of my favorite actors. He has been since he appeared in, not coincidentally, perhaps, Joss Whedon's Firefly TV series. And I know Joss Whedon is problematic, by the way, and I totally condemn all his creepy, bully, shitty behavior that he subjected many of his performers to when he was still a big deal in Hollywood and was given almost unlimited power. He was a shit, and I can't deny that. But he's one artist that, unfortunately, my judge the art and the artist rule kind of goes out the window, because I have had a lifelong love affair with the Avengers, and he made two damn good Avengers movies. So I am weak, I am large, I contain multitudes. Please forgive me, but I friggin' love his Avengers movies, and love the Avengers, and that's all there is to that. And anyway, Chiwetel Ejiofor, yes, I first became aware of him with his brilliant one-episode appearance on Joss Whedon's brilliant science fiction series Firefly, and have been enthralled by his acting and his presence on screen ever since. I'm not entirely certain his Baron Mordo is his finest moment in Hollywood, although I think that he does have some presence and some impact in the Doctor Strange movies, but I think this is his look. This is look for multiverse of madness? It might be. I'm not sure. I just got it because it was him, and I wanted a Chiwetel Ejiofor figure. And previously, I had just had Two Fists on him, and he was over there on the workbench. But I was going through my one of my fodder bins and looking for stuff, this hand actually for Captain America. Well, actually, I was looking for a grasping hand that would hold the strap on the shield, but I didn't find that yet. But I found the Baron Mordo baggie, and I noticed that it had a magic wand in it, and I've been trying to think of something to do with this figure to kind of zhuzh it up a little. And I really think just giving him his magic wand as a symbol of his abilities and his power. I'm not sure if he came with the Doctor Strange type hands with the magical spell effects, those sort of swirling plates that go on the hand, and the hand is attached to that, and you plug it in, and it looks like he's casting a spell. I didn't see those in the baggie, and I don't know if they ever made those for him. God knows they should have, because he is, he's a sorcerer in the Doctor Strange world, and that would have been cool. Maybe he didn't do that in the movies. I'd have to go back and look, and I got so damn much to do. I mean, look at all these Shriners. I gotta feed the Shriners here at the Shriners Convention Hall. I gotta feed them lunch every damn day. I gotta start making grilled cheese sandwiches at 8:30 in the morning for these guys. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I'm up to here in the in the toy room this morning. Got to make sure we get the sponsor logo back there a little bit anyway. Yeah, so this edition of Action Figure Obsession brought to you by Zero Sugar Coca-Cola, aka Coke Zero, my second favorite source of caffeine, and by the album that you'll find in my playlists tab, Always on the Run, a trip-hop dreamwave romantic adventure album that I think is a good listen from start to finish. And, if you like what I'm doing here with the action figures, I don't know if you're going to like my songwriting, but I would love it if just once, you gave it a try and see what you think. And feel free to leave comments, positive or negative. Leave a thumbs up, leave a thumbs down, whatever you think. But I always appreciate any feedback on my action figure stuff, my music stuff, any of my stuff. Because it's just nice to know that, you have feelings one way or the other about something that I put on here. And we're coming up on 800 videos now, which is insane to me, and 200 subscribers. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And I do thank you for stopping by for this Action Figure Obsession video. If you like my content, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you don't like it, if you hate Coke Zero, feel free to leave a thumbs down. There's no skin off my teeth. And I don't even know what that saying really means, actually, but it is a saying. Leave a comment if you have questions or thoughts, or want to share your favorite caffeinated beverage of choice, and share the video with anybody that you think might like it. And subscribe to the channel, please, so you'll find out when I upload new videos. Just hit the notification bell when you hit subscribe, and YouTube will tap you on the shoulder and say, oh my God, he's done another one. Go ahead, go look. I mean, at least look at it, give him a break, that kind of thing. So that's it for now. I have things to do, and then I'll probably come back up here and start working a little bit more on Captain America being able to properly and believably hold that shield, and find a good place to show off Venom and his cool symbiote tendrils. That's what they are now. They're not Iron Man exhaust fumes. They're symbiote tendrils. And if you disagree, leave me a comment and tell me all about it. Thanks again for stopping by for this edition of Action Figure Obsession. And I will see you on the next one.